like this, if black goes out, he makes a weak group for himself immediately. So this is also not an option. Maybe black can aim at these kind of options later.
Aji.
Exactly, Aji. But at this point, that's not realistic.
Okay, I see.
Yeah. So this is a must. This move is very important because if white would not reinforce it,
yes.
Well, then basically black could go here or go out. There are lots of possibilities.
But white would have a chance to play somewhere else
Yes,
first.
that's true. Yeah.
So okay.
Yeah.
But you
this is just taking territory at the same time and yeah, making sure that nothing is possible anymore. It's really strong.
okay.
So, yeah.
Okay. So
It's black's turn now. So black has stones all over the board on this side.
Okay, I will play somewhere here.
Yes. There's one corner still open, so it's important to, yeah, most of the time it's important to do something with that corner, to approach it.
But would we like a move here also be justified?
I think that would be nice as well, sure, because now it would just become a big Moyo game, sort of. Black would try to make a huge framework, and white would also make his own stones work together, by, for example, taking the corner, or playing over here, something like that. It would now just become, yeah, more vague, so to speak, because there are huge influences and strength.
Is it like a more friendly way of playing?
It's a more easygoing kind of playing, I think. Yeah.
Okay. And must both players agree to do that, or can somebody enforce to play?
Well, if black would start to focus on making a framework, and white would do the same, for example, white would play like this, try to make something, then it will be really hard for either of two players to stop using that mentality, to switch to invading or anything. That would probably be very bad, because, for example, if, well, white builds up something, black builds, white builds something here. This is just a hypothetical. Black makes something here. And now white starts to invade, for example, well, I don't know where, but for example here. It's a ridiculous move, but if white would invade, then black would just pressure him, yeah, maybe let him make some points, but all the influence that white would have built up would just disappear, because the moves that black gets in the center will be basically for free, and then, yeah, the whole plan that white was focusing on just falls apart.
So this is like playing chicken with two cars going to each other, and the first one who blinks loses.
Yes, and timing is very important. So you have to, yeah, escape in the right moment.
Okay, but that's very interesting for if you are not like really experienced to choose this kind of strategy.
Yeah, yeah, it's nice to experiment with these kind of ideas.
Okay. So, but black followed my jealous way, because I didn't want played here or here like
no.
the last.
Yeah, he played this move. Yeah,
this was the easy going way from the.
Yes, this simplifies the game, and it also focuses on the left part of the board. So in this case, black sees that white is now focusing on the left side, so he wants to make sure that he also has some stones in that area. He wants to compete, so to not make it too easy for white in this part of the board. So this move can either, like Peter explained last time, can either go on San into the corner, or extend on the other side to make a base. So
is it now good for white to pincer again, as you explained last time?
Well, it might be an option, but if you pincer now,
yes,
then the area here is
too big.
It's maybe it's too big. It's very vague what will happen, and it's probably not a good idea.
Okay.
Yeah. Because this is already very strong for white. White made himself really strong in the corner, so he doesn't want to add another stone to his own group.
So maybe what I tried last time to take the corner is the option?
Yes. Weerheijm played here.
Okay.
So
black has to extend.
Yes, perfect extension, like I explained. This is just to make a base.
Okay. Is it now good for white to immediately pressure this?
Yes, and that's also what happened in the game.
Wow.
Yeah, just put some pressure on
but
black.
Isn't white now like third line, third line, third line, third line?
Mm-hmm.
only this is for third line, except one move, all moves are on the third line.
Yes, white is very much focused on making territory in this game. So later we will see that he mixes up the strategy.
Black does the same actually, I see.
Yes, well, what black is doing is that he made a whole framework here. So,
okay, that's a difference.
It's a bit different, yeah, because white locally has a strong group here with some points, and all the rest of the stones are in this area. So yeah, it's slightly different, and it will be interesting to see how white will, invade in this part of the board.
Does black has to react here, or can he increase his framework by playing a move around here?
That's an interesting question. I think playing around here wouldn't be bad, but it's a different approach. In this case, white is very strong here.
Yes.
So it will be very difficult if black gets pressured, for example like this, to escape in an effective way. Because, for example, if white plays over here, then black will just have to extend into the center. And what you can see immediately is that white will push black, as it were, to white's strength. So this kind of mechanism feels nice for white. So I'm not sure if this is an option, but just defending this group seems more reasonable. Yeah. Because this is very strong for white, and this is also very strong, and this group is more or less weak. We still have a lot of weaknesses because, well, later white can take away the base and then, or just, like I showed, attack it from the top and still aim for the IG over here. So it will be a bit dangerous for black. So what black did was, in the game, he just extended here to make his group safe immediately.
Okay. But I could also extend it here, and then you...
Yes.
I probably wrong, but I would have chosen this because I would have liked this follow-up.
Yes. In another Fuseki, this move is normal. It's when you have Kobayashi. Maybe I can explain it another time, but then you already have a stone here for white. And then that works really nice together, because if you already have a stone here, and black plays here, then this will be nice to make it work together. So black wants to try to destroy this part of the board.
But my plan to do this move is to attack white.
Yes, yes. Well, in this case, why black plays here is simply because this is already strong. So, yeah, I tried to show you before. And because this is already so strong, black wants to reduce it a bit and make sure that he's also protected against it.